the news involving Gunnar Henderson, one of the best names in the game, Rock Kabatko. Gunnar Henderson is going on the IL. He'll miss a minimum of 7 days. So hopefully nothing too serious here. It's an intercostal strain. He's had issues in the past, Zach, when it comes to the abs. So he got hurt fairly early in spring training. They just want to be cautious right now. Hopefully nothing serious.
Yeah, these injuries are always a little bit of a concern, right? You kind of rest that thing, and you just really don't want to stress and strain it too much, and you really don't know how it's going to react till you get in the game. And the position that he plays, shortstop, you've got a quick move to your left, move to your right, dive for a ball, get up and make a throw. So it's not like it's in the outfield where you have time, you see a ball coming, and you can kind of use your physical skills to get around a ball, or if you have something bothering you a little bit, it's tough when you're playing shortstop.
Gunnar Henderson a couple years ago wins Rookie of the Year. I had a winning MVP last year, which Cal Ripken Jr. did. One Rookie of the Year, one MVP. He wasn't quite there, but to me, one of the more electrifying players.
Yeah, he really is. And he's been a good player really from the get-go. We've heard so much about Jackson Holliday. There isn't a lot this guy can do. You know, when you look at him at shortstop, he's not a flashy guy. He's not going to remind you of Francisco Lindor, but he's steady, makes all the plays. There were some questions early on. Did he have the arm strength to play shortstop? He's answered all that. He has a terrific throwing arm.
He was first among shortstops in home runs a year ago, 37. He was third in RBI, third in on base, second in slugging, and fourth in average. Just an outstanding all-around season for one of the best shortstops in the game. Has not played since February 27th. Other news involving the Orioles, that involves Felix Bautista. Now, this guy's a mountain among men. I mean, if you watched games in 2023, it was lights out when Bautista was in the game. And Jake Rell tweeting Bautista will be on the Orioles opening day roster, according to manager Brandon Hyde. Their rotation sack is not as strong without Corbin Burns, but they're both with this guy back. Watch out.
Yeah, if you're Brandon Hyde right now, you hope you can have a lead going into that 7th inning. You have Cano setting up this guy. I mean, you go back a couple of years ago before he had that injury. He was as filthy as it gets. The crazy thing is he struggled so mightily in the minor leagues with command issues, right? I mean, he profiled at the beginning when he was signed as being a starting pitcher. Big, strong guy, put on a Baltimore Orioles uniform. All of a sudden, he started commanding the strike zone, killer off-speed pitch. When he's good, he's as good as anybody in the game.
And they're bullpen right now. You mentioned Cano and Bautista's the 8th, 9th inning. You also throw in a little Sir Anthony Dominguez, Gregory Soto, Albert Suarez. They've got some options.
There's some options, both right and left-handed, if you're Mr. Hyde, that you can pick and choose from. I think what the smart thing to do with him early on, try to stay away from using him multiple days in a row. Get him in, make sure you can space out his appearances, and still he starts feeling better. His arm starts bouncing back, but it's good that he's starting the year on the active list.
And you're right. Brandon Hyde has said he'll try to avoid that. Try not to pitch him back-to-back days. Here's his numbers 2023, just to illustrate how good he was. I mean, 16.2 strikeout per nine. Are you kidding me? A 188 FIP, an opponent OPS of 460. Look at that bottom, though. The 7th highest strikeout per nine of single season. Lights out stuff.
I mean, he's what you want in a guy in the 9th inning, right? In a day and age, you want to take the ball out of play. You want swing and miss. He's your kind of guy. Keep our fingers crossed. He's all the way back. He'll be healthy. And if so, big plus to their bullpen.